Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to talk about a couple holsters here real quick that I picked up a few months ago. This is the CXP and this is the CX2. Now, I picked these up from a fellow YouTuber, Armed Civilian 556, and I got to say it right off the bat, I have fallen in love with these holsters. I love the pancake design. I love the pancake holster design done in Kydex as opposed to done in leather. I mean, everybody knows pancake holsters, okay? Pancake leather holsters been around for a very, very long time. I love that translated over into the Kydex side of things. Now, everybody knows somebody that makes cheap pancake Kydex holsters. You see these guys at gun shows. Sometimes you see them at the, at the gun shop. These guys that sit in their garage and just slap two pieces of Kydex together. That is not what these are. Yes, it is the basic design, but these are so well made. It's a very refined level of Kydex pancake holster, okay? The edges are finished so well that it looks like it was molded this way. It does not look like the Kydex was ever cut. The design difference on these two, which I think is a really cool idea, this is on the CXP, has a really cool design in that it's only the back piece that is part of the belt loops, and what that means is that you have a lot more flexibility depending on your body, okay, and your belt as well. And that really is it's a very, very comfortable holster. Now, I actually like this one a little bit better. The reason I like this one a little bit better, though, is because of its size. The CX2 is a smaller holster, which I like, and the CXP actually sticks down probably about 3/4 of an inch more than this one does. So this one gives me a few more options as far as like if I want to wear a different type of shirt or something like that. So I like this one a little bit better, but that's just personal preference. Both holsters are fantastic, and as you can tell by some of the scratches and dings on them, I have been wearing these quite a bit over the last few months. In fact, this one in particular has become one of my favorite holsters out of all the holsters I have ever owned. Now, both of these are for the Glock 26, but you can get them for pretty much any holster you want. I mean, just all you have to do is basically tell him what you want and he will make it happen. Now, these are not the only two designs he has. He has several other types of holsters that you can look at. And if you want to go check out his channel, I got a link in the description box down below that you can go check it out. He's got videos on the different types of holsters he has. But real quick, let's go ahead and take a look at what the holster looks like on my belt. Alright, so first up we have the CXP. Now this is the larger of the two holsters. I'm just wearing a regular kind of like a polo shirt. And as you can see here, you really can't see anything at all. If you were looking and I moved just right, you can see a little bit, but that's going to be there with any holster. So here's the holster itself and what it looks like on the belt. It's just a really nice design. Now, like I said, this is the one that flexes a little bit more just because its design is set up that way. So it really kind of hugs around your hip a little bit better than the other one does. But as I said, the other one's a little bit smaller, and that's kind of what I enjoy a little bit more. So there you go. There's the CXP. We'll go ahead and take a look real quick at the CX2 and see what that one looks like. Alright, so here we have the CX2. Again, this is the smaller of the two holsters. As you can see, pretty much fits the same way as far as how it works under the shirt. It conceals pretty much the same. They both conceal equally. They both hold the gun good and tight up to the body. Again, the difference is just the size of the holster itself. In that, this one's got a lot less Kydex going for it. It is a little bit stiffer on the belt. Because it's two pieces of Kydex here that form the belt loop, so it does not flex as much as the other one. But like I said, I just enjoy this one a little bit better. Great retention on it. Nice and easy to draw. Easy to reholster. Very good. I love this thing. Alright guys, well, one more thing I want to talk about the design of these holsters and just kind of the design of pancake holsters in general is that you're never going to have problems with your belt loops with a holster like this. Now what I mean by that is on a standard Kydex holster, you have belt loops that are screwed on to the back of the holster. And I've actually had situations where I've lost the screws on those, because especially if you wear the holster a lot, you need to tighten those screws up every couple of weeks to make sure that you don't lose a belt loop or lose a screw, because eventually they do work themselves loose. That's not something you ever have to worry about with this because the design of the belt loops is incorporated directly into the Kydex. So that's a good selling point in my opinion. Now, these holsters typically sell for around 65 bucks, which is pretty much in line with other high-quality Kydex holsters out there on the market. And this is a high-quality Kydex holster. Very, very well made and something I highly recommend. So if you are in the market for a good Kydex holster and you like the pancake style, I highly recommend going and checking out Armed Civilian 556. Again, his channel is going to be in the description box down below, so you just click on it and you can watch all his videos that show all the different models he has. So anyway, that's it, guys. I appreciate you watching. Any questions or comments, leave them down below, and we will talk to you later. Thanks.